The woods outside Soto, Missouri are old and secretive. In autumn 2016, a heavy silence settled over them. That silence began when Emily Strite, a 26-year-old mother of two, vanished without a trace. Emily was known for her warmth and her devotion to her children. She lived in a small town where everyone knew each other, a place where disappearances seemed impossible. But one day, she was simply gone. The community was left stunned, struggling to understand how someone could vanish so completely. The woods, once comforting, now felt ominous. The search for Emily began quietly, with whispers of worry growing into a chorus of fear. Her family and friends clung to hope, but the days dragged on with no answers. The Ozark Hills, usually peaceful, became a backdrop for a mystery that would haunt DeSoto. A mother was missing, and the silence grew heavier with each passing day. The story of Emily Strite was no longer just about a missing person. It was about the darkness that can hide in plain sight. The woods kept their secrets, daring anyone to uncover the truth. For Emily's family, every day without her was a reminder of the void she left behind. The community waited, hoping for answers that never seemed to come, and the silence in the Ozarks deepened, as if the land itself was holding its breath. October 26, 2016, started like any other day for the Strite family. Emily was last seen at her mother's home in DeSoto. Then she was gone. Her phone, purse and car were left behind, as if she'd only stepped out for a moment. At first, her family hoped she'd just gone for a walk, but as hours passed, worry turned to fear. Emily would never leave her children behind. Calls to her phone went unanswered, and no one had seen or heard from her. The family knew something was terribly wrong. Authorities were contacted, and a missing person report was filed. There were no signs of struggle, no note, no clues, just a clean disappearance. Flyers with Emily's face appeared around town, her smile a stark contrast to the growing dread. The community rallied, but the question remained, how could someone vanish so completely? The day ended in uncertainty, and a nightmare began for the Strite family. Emily's absence was a wound in the heart of DeSoto. The search for answers had only just begun. The silence from Emily was terrifying, and the music of daily life in her family's home had stopped. The search for Emily mobilized the entire community. Volunteers and law enforcement scoured the woods, fields and ravines around DeSoto. The terrain was unforgiving, but hope kept them going. Days turned into weeks, and every lead seemed to go nowhere. Law enforcement interviewed everyone close to Emily, but no suspects emerged. The family refused to give up, organizing their own searches and keeping her story alive online. Winter came, and the woods grew even more silent. Still, Emily was nowhere to be found. 4 months after Emily vanished, a group searching for scrap metal found human remains in a remote area near DeSoto. Dental records confirmed the worst. It was Emily Strite. The discovery ended the search, but not the questions. The autopsy could not determine a cause of death. There were no clear signs of trauma. The location was secluded, suggesting she hadn't ended up there by accident. The case was ruled a suspicious death, but evidence was scarce. For Emily's family, there was heartbreak but no closure. The woods had given up Emily, but not the truth. Years later, Emily Strite's case remains unsolved. Her family and community are left with grief and unanswered questions. Was it an accident or something more sinister? The lack of evidence leaves both possibilities open, but her loved ones can't accept that she simply walked away. The case has grown cold, with no new leads or suspects. Emily's story is now a cautionary tale in DeSoto, a reminder that darkness can hide anywhere. But her story doesn't have to end here. If you know anything, no matter how small, please contact the authorities. Share Emily's story, keep her memory alive, and help her family find the answers they deserve. Together, as a community, we can make a difference. Don't let Emily's case be forgotten. Let's keep hope alive and bring her home.